One of the best methods to draw the face and one of the least known is the Riley method. If you just look at the diagram, it can be pretty overwhelming. You just look at this bunch of lines and you ask yourself, why would I need to draw those? Well, each of these lines that go from one point to the other of the face are made specifically so that we can understand the volumes of the face better. I find that by itself, it is a little bit hard to understand why it is useful, but if you combine it with something like the Loomis method, you will find that your portraits become more three-dimensional and easier to draw and paint afterwards. My favorite part about it is that you don't have to use all the lines if you find that overwhelming. You can just pick and choose your favorites to kind of enhance the way that you draw faces. So if I start with something like Loomis, find where the eyebrows are, where are the eyes, where is the nose, and where is the mouth. I can divide everything with a vertical line for symmetry and also find a rough position for the ear. So until now, everything is just Loomis. Here is where the Riley method starts. I'm gonna find this trapezoid shape for the glabella. That is this little shape that you have in between your eyebrows. Now I'm gonna try to find the width of the eyes and make a couple of circles for finding the volume. To find the brow volume, you will throw a line from one side to the other one of the outside of the eyebrows. Let's put the nose a bit higher. And to find the width, we're gonna go from the inside of the eye down in perspective. And right here is gonna be the base of the nose. Now we're gonna find the width of the mouth by going from the middle of the eye down in perspective until we'll find the corners of the mouth, but I think that we also need to put the mouth just a tad higher, something like that. And we're gonna make the jaw just a bit shorter. Now we're gonna make an arc from one corner of the mouth to the other one to find the upper lip and another one for the lower lip. One of my favorite volumes in the Riley method is putting a sphere right here for the chin. It really helps me to remember that this right here is three-dimensional. A couple other lines that are super useful are this one right here that goes from the wing of the nose to the chin, and another one from the interior of the eyes all the way to the end of the chin. Now to really make the mouth three-dimensional, there's another line that goes from the mouth to the ears, and hopefully you can see that now this area right here feels so much more three-dimensional than if I would just erase all of these lines. Let's throw now another line from the upper part of the ear. It touches the eye, touches the nostril, and goes to the corner of the mouth, and same on the other side. You can see that it is key for you to do always one side and then the other one. And now there's another line that goes kind of in between these two, from the corner of the mouth to this upper part of the ear. Let's throw now a quick shape for the hair. Let's not forget about the eyes. A little bit of work for his shoulders. And when you're happy with the result, you can slowly erase these lines to make a final drawing, or leave the lines and use them as a guide for painting later.